Hey there, guys! AnimeCore5 and welcome to my new Let's Play for a brand new game that is a classic. And I will let the game entitle speak for itself. That's right, folks. Welcome to Let's Play Sonic DX Director's Cut. This was my very own childhood game that I loved playing back when I was a kid. And yes, this was on Dreamcast. And I just love the song for this. Hopefully you guys enjoy the song. Yeah, very nice, very nice. Alright, let's get started. Alright, I'll just start a new file. So, yeah, there's about 6 characters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yeah. You have 6 characters. Sonic's the one you start out with. So you have Tails, you have Knuckles, you have Amy, you have Big, and E102. And, yeah, and then there's a bonus character. Well, it's actually just Sonic turned to Super Sonic. But we'll get to that in a later date. And each of them have episodes, and each of them are about 6 episodes long, so let's get started with Sonic's.
Oh yeah! This is happening! Huh? What's up?
I love this part. The lines in this game are just absolutely ridiculous and funny.
You are completely surrounded. Surrender yourself. Lock on target, men. Ready? Fire! Oh no! Our weapons are useless. Retreat! All personnel, fall back!
Oh yeah! This could be fun!
Alright. Alright, so this is Chaos. He has different forms depending on, however many emeralds you give him. His first form is kind of weak, and yeah. But once you get to a later portion, it then just becomes ridiculous. Oh, okay, why did I do that? Anyways, yeah, so for those who have never actually played this game, it's fun, but I'm sure most of you guys probably have heard of this game. Probably have seen a lot of Let's Players like Chug Conroy. I forget what their other one is, but yeah, Chug Conroy's probably did this one. Some Kirby probably has.
Hey, I'll play with you some other
several other Let's Players have probably done this as well, so you get the idea. But for those who never actually played or seen this game, it's actually quite fun. It's short, but it's fun.
Come on, you big drip. Where you going?
And you could probably get this game done within, like, I don't know, like 20 hours or so. Depends on how fast you play through it.
You know nothing, fool. It's Chaos, the god of destruction.
Yeah. The only one that's annoying is kind of Big, because he's searching for Froggy, and he's the most annoying character I hate dealing with, because really he's just fishing for Froggy. That's all he's doing. But all the other characters are actually fun to play with. Although Knuckles is kind of a little bit tedious.
Tails?
Just because he's just digging up for
Watch
emeralds.
out! You're gonna crash! Ah!
Tails, his is really just a race to get the emeralds.
Tails! Now, what am I gonna do with you?
Yeah. But yeah, I love Sonic. I mean, I did get a selfie with Roger Craig, who's a really, really great voice actor for Sonic. Man, that guy is such a legend. Even Shauna Connesy, she's really, really nice too. She's pretty cool. And she plays Tails, so yeah. So Tails and Sonic get along so well. Ah. Yeah. But yeah, some of these worlds are actually pretty... I mean, some of these, areas are pretty cool. This one is actually one of my favorites. And this came back, you know, like, during like, before the golden age of video games. Where it didn't go mainstream till after the PS2 era. And if you keep in mind, like, in this sort of game, it's a lot of fun. There's just so much to it. And yeah, it doesn't fall in line with all the other Sonic games, but it's definitely one of those really cool, awesome 3D Sonic games that's actually fun. And this came out for the Dreamcast, which back then, you know, Sega was a really, really, you know, they came out with some good, interesting consoles back then. But what kind of destroyed them was, think he went by the nicknames Sega Sammy or whatever. This guy, he basically was like, oh no, the Dreamcast is not a dream console or whatever, and he basically pretty much killed the company entirely. Had he not done that, Sega would still been making more consoles back then, but still. Man, the early 2000s were the highlight of what made gaming so special. And it was all just plug and play. You didn't need to worry about, you know, loading times. You didn't need to worry about a lot of stuff, actually. Ah, crap. I wanted to take the other way because it's shorter, but I guess this will do. And yeah, overall, you know, I really did love the Dreamcast back in the day. I mean, there were some games I played. I forget what games were on there. I know Jetpack, was it something Radio? I know that game was on there. That was a fun game. There was also that one of the 2D fighter games. I forget what it was, but the Dreamcast was pretty much like what revolutionized 3D gaming, if you think about it. And then Nintendo came out with their, which was 64-bit.
It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
And yeah, I mean, that There's just a lot of history I have with this game in general. Now that doesn't mean that, you know, I've played a lot of Sonic games. I mean, what is it? I've played Sonic Unleashed, Sonic Colors. Sonic Colors is actually pretty good, but man, the obstacles in that game are really actually ridiculous. But I like the cool, awesome effect that the aliens actually give you. It's actually pretty cool. But the lack of bosses, like, the creative bosses were just kind of lacking, because it's always, like, the same ones. I think there's, like, 3 or 4 different bosses, and you constantly play them on repeat in different worlds.
Hey, Sonic! Long time no see, huh?
I'm just glad you're okay. What happened anyway? You're too good of a pilot to just crash like that.
That was a test run using a new prototype propulsion system. It's got a few bugs to iron out.
Why not just use my plane, the Tornado?
Thanks, but you gotta check out my newest power supply. Ta-da!
Whoa! A Chaos Emerald!
Yep, I just happened to find one of the Southern Emeralds during one of my test flights. This thing's got unlimited power, you know. So I figured, why not use it to power my plane? Supercharge! You gotta come over to my workshop, Sonic. I've got something I thought I'd show you. It's in the Mystic Ruins. The fastest way is by train. Let's go!
And Tails just disappears without a trace. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. So there are 3 power-ups for Sonic. Each character has their own power-ups. Let's see. But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then I remember on my last channel, I did do a Let's Play of this game, but the problem is that since it was on the PlayStation 3, the colors were awful. But yeah. So yeah, you can play this. I mean, you can buy this on, I think, on Switch, Steam. I'm currently playing the Steam PC version, so there you go. And it's really, really cheap if you want to buy it on Steam. Really cheap. But yeah, I highly would recommend playing this game if you guys have not touched it in your lives, because this game is a breathtaking game, even though some parts are really, really kind of annoying, but hey, it is what it is. It's what made Sonic such an icon. I mean, hell, even when Sonic the Hedgehog came out, like, you know, on the Game Gear, and I know they made like a much more better version of Sonic the Hedgehog. It just came out like a few days ago. I tried it out, but it was just like, what? I kind of was like questioning, like, man, why is 2D Sonic like running like so slow? He should be running quicker.
If it isn't Sonic!
Look, it's a giant talking egg.
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the greatest scientific genius in the world!
Whatever you say, Eggman.
Enough! I've got big plans, and now I'm gonna put them to work.
You're always up to no good. Now what do you want?
I want all of the Chaos Emeralds. Better not interfere, or else!
Or else what, you big loser?
Or else I'll take them from you by force, the hard way.
Alright. Alright, so this is the Egg Hornet. Basically, best to avoid being hit by rockets. Grab rings if you can, because those will save your life. And weaknesses, just once he lands on you, like this, Just attack him like that, and there you go. It's all just rinse and repeat, and you'll win without losing it. And if you can, try best, like I just did, to not lose rings.
All systems, full power! He's not gonna get away with this!
Yeah. Alright. Looks like I win this round, obviously.
All systems, full power!
There we go.
Hey, I'll play with you some other time.
So yeah, you get the idea here.
Well, that wasn't so hard.
Aha!
Oh no!
Well, there we go.
Come on, Chaos! Time to eat!
Chaos?
Yes.
Oh no, isn't that the same monster I saw the other day?
And watch what happens. There you go, transformation. First transformation.
Oh, yes! It's just as the stone tablets predicted! His strength increases every time I feed him a Chaos Emerald! With all 7 emeralds in him, he'll be invincible! And work for me!
Not likely.
Together, we'll destroy Station Square! And on its ruins, I'll build Robotnik Land, the ultimate city, where I will rule it all! Come on, Chaos! Let's find another emerald, shall we?
Sonic! We can't let him get away with this, can we?
No way, Tails.
Without more emeralds, the monster can't transform. So, it's up to us to get the emeralds before Eggman does, huh?
No, actually, so Tails' mindset of getting emeralds is basically what Dr. Eggman wants. That's what he wants. The best thing to do is just don't get the emeralds. And just go after Eggman. Simple as that. But then again, that kind of like would defeat the purpose of this whole entire story. Oh yeah, and there's an optional thing you can also do. There's a lot of optional things you can do in this game, but for the most part, is collecting chows. And the chows are basically like kind spirits to Chaos. And how is collecting chows relevant to the story? Don't ask me. I wasn't the one who wrote this, okay? Seriously. But yeah. I still remember, when I first played this back on the Dreamcast, I still remember getting yelled at, I think it was like 2 or 3 times, because I scratched like multiple well, I don't know how I scratched multiple copies of the game, but I always got blamed for things, because at the end of the day, I was a problem child growing up. I'm sure some of you guys have that as well, but I pretty much was just the problem child. And I think I kind of still am, honestly. But, hey, sometimes people just grow up being problem childs. Or just problem people in general. Like how a lot of the people in this current world are actually problem children of themselves. Because they've been sheltered. And I'm sorry if I just offended some people. Oh, wait a minute, what am I sorry for? I'm not sorry about anything. Alright. But yeah, I think so far, I'm pretty much just... I feel like I've kind of like reached my limit at the point of just stop doing the Let's Play for Tales of Arise in general. So I am sorry if I didn't complete the story. I'm just like, it's just gotten to the point where like, I've tried recording at least like 2 or 3 times, and at this point I'm kind of like, you know what? I quit. And as for Scarlet Nexus, I'll get to it eventually. Right now, it's like, my mindset is right now just, it wants to do something else completely. So,
Be able to get out of the tornado.
yeah.
Jump on panel number 1. It will take you to panels 2 and 3. Jump as soon as you land on a panel or else you'll fall.
Uh-oh. And there we go. Whee. Fun. But yeah, this game is filled with like a lot of good, really good, decent soundtrack. I miss the old days where games actually had good soundtracks. I mean, there still are some games out there that actually have that. Not a lot of games, but there are some that actually have good soundtracks, like Persona 5, still Sonic, but I don't know. Let me see. The Sonic series, Mario series, Zelda. Actually, fun fact, Dragon Force, a power metal band, recently just released a song. You can actually find it on Spotify. It's called Power of the Triforce, and it's Zelda inspired. So, hey, you want to listen to a cool inspired music that's basically Zelda? Check out, that themselves. Oh, shit. Why did I just fall off? What the hell? Seriously? Wow. First death in the game. Wonderful. That's a great way to start off an LP. Alright, let's try this again. There we go. I know to some people this would be like an epileptic game to play, but hey, it's fun. And I remember back in the old days, games had a lot of replay value. Nowadays, it's like no matter like what game I try pre-ordering, I feel like I don't really get like a lot of replay value. Or if I do, it's kind of cool. But I mean, I played Lords of the Fallen. That game's cool, but I kind of like just gave up after the first 15 hours of it, or first few hours, I should say.
Yeah, not bad.
The train headed for
All right.
Station Square will be departing soon.
Alright, I think this is probably a good time for me to stop it here. But I will... You know what? I'll have to figure out how to save the game. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, for this awesome first LP for, Sonic Adventures Director's Cut. PC version, of course. And, yeah, if you like all my content, definitely, stick by. I'll try to come by again to make more... Trying to get back into making some anime suggestions to watch for those out there who are interested in anime, because this season is actually really good, so check it out. Other than that, yeah, you can feel free to leave comments. I'm no longer going to be on social media just because I'm kind of like at the point now where it's like I don't really want to deal with social media, so the best way to check out my content is just to come out here, click the subscribe button, like, comment, share, all that good stuff. And, yeah, if you guys want to share more of my awesome content on your social media platforms, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, wherever else, definitely do that, alright? Till then, stay here for more, Let's Play Sonic Adventures Director's Cut, and look forward to seeing maybe another anime gaming rant sometime in the future, alright? With that, thank you so much for watching. This is Anime Core A5, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.